Hi guys, my name is Mallory and this is day 5 of our 7-day chakra cleanse workshop. Real quickly, if you haven't seen the other 4 videos, I recommend going back to those first. Otherwise, if you've been practicing with me, let's go ahead and continue bringing that kundalini up today to the Vissuddha, the throat chakra. And I love this one because I love to talk and I love to sing. And I find that it's commonly blocked for a lot of people. In this society, something about communication, right? We have a lot of different ways to communicate these days, but it doesn't necessarily make us automatically more expressive or able to communicate effectively. So I really want to focus on some fun postures today to help stimulate this chakra. Quickly, I'm going to go over the organs it governs, organs and glands. Well, we've got the thyroid, the parathyroid, trachea, neck, shoulders, and the cervical spine. So what does the throat chakra govern? Well, for one, self-expression and authentic self-expression, communication, truth and honesty, right? As well as it's connected with congruence between our thoughts, our speech, and our actions. So when we don't communicate vocally in a way that is best aligned with our thoughts and our actions, then this throat chakra can get quite out of balance. As well as, I want to mention vikalpas. These are lies that we tell ourselves or others. And you may think like, oh, I don't lie. I mean, most people I'd say are pretty honest, don't lie, right? But be careful about denial. Denial also does this here. So check in with yourself. It's important to be honest with yourself and others. Even when it's hard, if you feel like a lump in your throat when you're about to have a tough conversation, that is this chakra. So just think about, or it's not like physically the chakra, right? But it's like that is connected with speech, self-expression, that has to do all with this chakra. So don't be afraid to communicate even when it's hard. Speak your truth. That's so important. And then you'll be able to sing. No, I can't guarantee that, but at least you can express yourself. Okay, so we have a lot to dive into today. I'm going to go ahead and position on the mat. Okay, and the first thing that we're going to do is get started on the mat with our third bandha, and that is Jalandhara bandha, chin lock, our final bandha. So before we go to chin lock, we're going to do Ujjayi breathing, which is ocean sounding breath. This type of breath is achieved by closing the back of the throat slightly and breathing all the inhales and exhales through our nose. And it does make a sound of the ocean. It's imagine like if there was a mirror right here in front of your nose and you were trying to fog it up with your exhale. It's a very sort of noisy exhale. It sounds about Can you hear the ocean? The next thing we're going to do is keep that Ujjayi breath. Go ahead and work with it a few rounds. Get that throat closing slightly and the ocean sound achieved. Remember, all inhales, exhales through the nose. And then we're going to do Jalandhara bandha chin lock. And I'm going to demonstrate it. I'll explain it first, then demonstrate. So you're going to put, it's at the top of an inhale and it's breath retention. You're going to press at the top of the inhale, press into your knees, lift your shoulders and tilt your head slightly forward, pulling your chin back until you basically close the space there. And then you release on the exhale and drop your shoulders down, okay? So I'll show you one round quickly so you can see with me here what it's like. I'm inhaling my Ujjayi. And it's powerful stuff. Let's just Jalandhara Bandha one round just to get the feel for it. So go ahead, breathe in, Ujjayi breath, hold at the top, press your palms, pull up your shoulders, curl your head. Remember to pull your chin back. Lift your head, exhale, release through the nose. Oh, and drop the shoulders down. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to engage all three bandhas here, and this is called Mahabandha when they're all locked. We're going to go in this order. First one is going to be Mula Bandha from the first day. Then we're going to do Jalandhara, and on the exhale, we're going to go for Uddiyana. So I'll cue you in. Please join me by now. Mula Bandha. Get into that Kegel lock here. Activate the pelvic floor. And so when we exhale from our Jalandhara Bandha, we're just going to draw the belly in and up. You can do this from standing as well. So, okay, Mula Bandha, check. Here we go into Jalandhara. Breathe in, Ujjayi. Press away from you. Lift your shoulders and curl your head in. Okay, we're going to wait one moment. We're going to drop our shoulders down and we're going to lift the belly in and up. Ready? Lift the head. Exhale. Uddiyana, lift the belly in and up. Take one more round of that, engaging all bandhas so you can feel it. Okay, Mula Bandha still firmly pressed and locked. So again, pressing in, curling, and as we exhale, we do three things basically. Drop the shoulders back, lift our head, and at the same time, lift the belly in and up. Uddiyana Bandha. Let's give it a go. Inhale, Ujjayi, hold at the top. Jalandhara. Okay, exhale, shoulders back, Uddiyana, lift the belly in and up. All right, I hope you enjoy that. Pause here and take as many rounds as you need. Otherwise, I'm going to move on side. Great job with all of that work. New breaths, now you know all your bandhas. Let's go ahead and get started on our asana on the mat. So we'll meet here in tabletop pose, shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. We're just going to do a gentle thread the needle. So inhale, lift your right arm high to the sky. And as you exhale, go ahead and come down onto the right shoulder. And let your right cheek soften to the mat. Couple options here. Stay or reach your arm out in front of you as you breathe. Or even half bind behind your back. So top arm reaches around for that right thigh. Up to you. Breathe into your left shoulder here. Inhale, back up, right arm extended overhead. Exhale, set the right arm down. So now we're just going to switch. Left arm goes up, breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle. Come down onto the left shoulder and the left cheek. Stay, option to reach the right arm forward. Or top arm reaches around for left thigh to half bind. Stay and breathe into your right shoulder. Keeping that Ujjayi breath going here. Inhale, back to an easy twist to your left. Exhale, set it down. Great work. Now we're going to come to a seat on our mat. Now we're going to come into tabletop's exact opposite, reverse tabletop. So it's exactly how it sounds. We're making table the other way. So go ahead and set both your palms outside of your hips and the fingertips face in towards your booty. And then feet are hips width apart. Inhale, start lifting the knees. Engage the core as you do so and lift everything up high so you make a nice flat table for a meal or whatever. Keep the core activated here. One breath in and out. Okay, take a breath in. Hold at the top for a moment. Open your mouth. Stick out your tongue for lion's breath on the exhale. So it's like incredibly freeing for jaw tension and wonderful for our throat chakra. Exhale, lower everything back down to the mat. Slide forward a bit because we're going to recline onto our back. Extend both legs out, flex the feet back towards you. We're coming into Matsyasana fish pose. If you already know fish pose and you like a deep version, you're welcome to sit on your hands, fingertips facing towards your feet, and go in from this way. I like that. If you've not done this before, then come on, follow me. All of us, let's lower down to our forearms first for support. And then we're simply going to start to press the shoulders and the heart up. So this is also great for Anahata. And then relax your neck. Let the head go to the mat. Now, I probably should have mentioned before, if it doesn't go there, you can rest onto a block. Down to the base of the skull. Keep pressing that heart up. And you should be able to feel this opening here as you're breathing into the throat. Vissuddha thanks you. Inhale, come back so you can slide your hands out from underneath you and start lifting back up. Now we're going to come to a deeper back bend. Another one that targets both Anahata and Vissuddha. They are closely related. So this is early on in a practice. Just honor that in this back bend. You don't have to go full deep to get the same thing. So let's go ahead and put our hands to our back pockets, fingertips facing down, and thumbs can kind of curl around to the hips for support. Just start by pressing the hips forward and leaning back, but supporting our low spine here. Then, if you feel ready, and only if you feel ready, you can start to reach for the ankles. Now, another way to do this, I'm quickly going to say, is you can half it. So that would be like take right arm down and left arm lift at the same time. Ardha Ustrasana, half camel. Up to you. Just make sure you do both sides. Okay, inhale, come on up. Use the core to lift you up. Great work, everyone. So if you did Ardha Ustrasana half camel on the first side, you're simply going to do the second side this time. So switch whatever one arm is going to go down, the opposite arm, and then one can reach up and over. Hands to the back pocket, support your lumbar spine. Breathe in and open the heart, open the throat, drop the head back. That's where we get it. If this is uncomfortable for your throat and it feels like it's closing, you can always support with one arm as well. Stay at the ankles or option to reach for the knees by pressing your hips forward. Inhale, use the core to lift you up. Great work, everyone. Now, quickly, we're just going to neutralize our back between that back bend and our last posture for the day. So go ahead and come to Dandasana staff pose. We're going to push our hands down to the earth side next to our hips. Go ahead and activate that Mula Bandha here. Press into the floor and sit up nice and tall, reaching long through the crown of your head. Neck long too, greatly beneficial. And just breathe into the length of the spine. Keeping the Ujjayi. And release. Okay, go ahead and get your mat set up short edge facing a wall, okay? And we'll meet back here in just a second. Okay, now everyone should be with their short edge facing a wall for support. We're going to go into Salamba Sharvangasana, shoulder stand. So if you're already quite comfortable in shoulder stand and without the wall and you're like, nope, I don't need it, that's fine. You're welcome to do it away from the wall. This is your practice, your choice. I'm going to demo against the wall just so that new yogis can see here. And if you have a bolster of some sort, like a yoga bolster or blankets even, that would be great if you could position them close to the wall for yourself so that you can rest your bum on those blankets. I do not have one with me at the moment, so I'm going to brave it, but it's very encouraged. So this is a great posture for your thyroid and for the Vissuddha. So let's go ahead and get started. Quickly, I'm just going to show you shoulder stand from the reverse so that you can see what my hands are doing when I come for support. So I come up and I lift the core, and then you see my hands are just like camel. My thumbs are hugged around my hips, and then my fingers support me as I invert. Please, this is just a safety disclaimer. When you're in shoulder stand, please do not move your neck in any way. Like, don't twist or turn your head. It's very important for the safety of the neck not to move it when it's in shoulder stand. So keep it head firmly supported on the mat behind you. What we're going to do is come with our feet towards the wall and just start hiking in, like by bending your knees and getting as close as you can. And then we're going to press our palms down to the floor and just go ahead and start by pressing your feet against the wall and lifting your knees up, sort of like that reverse table, and coming onto your shoulder. Just do this a couple times, practicing building your strength. Now, I just realized that I have a screen here, so yeah. I'm going to not use this wall. But those of you on the wall, it's going to be the same thing, okay? So we're going to go ahead and walk our feet up the wall and then roll our shoulders underneath us, similarly as bridge pose like we did yesterday. And then it's going to require some core here. You can use one leg on the wall for support. Just start coming up to the shoulders and slip your hands back behind you at the base of your spine so that you can support yourself. And your thumbs it's similar to camel, the same hands as camel. Thumbs around the hips, fingertips up towards the bum. And then when you feel comfortable, like beginners, totally good option to stay here like this. Also, you can get halasana plow pose by feet down. That's also great. It's going to do similar beneficial things if you don't feel comfortable inverting without support. And then if you'd like to get more advanced yogis, you can just go ahead up and point the toes, stack everything. And I have to add here that it is very important not to move your neck during this pose. So you stay with your head here. Do not move your neck, twist it, or turn it in any way. Engage your core and just enjoy, the reverse of the blood circulation, the relief that this provides for the heart and the stimulation of the thyroid. This is a great posture. Wonderful inversion. If you'd like to transition through plow pose, you can go ahead and do that, and then you just roll down one vertebrae at a time until your legs come back to the wall, and then you can walk yourself down. If you don't want to transition through plow pose, then I would suggest you can keep one leg up for balance and slowly meet the wall with both of your legs and then walk yourself down that way. But I actually find it is quite easy to release your hands from support and lower down in one of those ways. After you've walked yourself away from the wall, let's come with our feet planted hips distance and knees up and just give ourselves a nice hug, resting our forehead against our knees here. Resting our forehead on our knees. Hug yourself. Thank yourself for doing such a good thing for yourself today. Great job. Come on back up. To a quick chant, I thought it would be appropriate to call out to the energy of Lord Ganesha today, the remover of all obstacles, so that we can remove any obstacles blocking this chakra or our expressive communication. So you're free to join in on any round. I'm just going to do a couple rounds. Otherwise, just listen and it will have the same effect. Ready? Hands at your heart center. And inhale. Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Ganapati Om. Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Ganapati Om. Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Ganapati Om. Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Ganesha, Ganapati Om. Breathe in deeply for one Om. A big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh. Release the arms by your side. Okay, yogis, I hope you enjoyed your shoulder stand inversion today. I'm working with the Vissuddha chakra. As always, it's been lovely practicing with you, and feel free to like and share this. Subscribe to my page, Malasana Yoga. Thank you very much. Namaste.